Good morning and happy Sabbath, Sabbath school. Okay, so today's mission story, the title is More Than Hello. And it is taken all the way in Costa Rica. And the two people that we're going to be talking about today is Harlan and Flor. So Harlan is a former police officer, and Flor, unfortunately, is known for selling items to buy drugs and alcohol. And they live about a block away from each other. And, they've only been exchanging greetings, your typical hello, how you doing, to your typical neighbors. But this time, as Harlan passes her when she's, going back home, she asks her, how are you doing? And, she just felt compelled to ask Flor this particular time. And Flores says to her that that everything is bad. Everything's not going so well, and she begins to break down and cry. And then as she's crying, she asks Harlan for food, and Harlan agrees to get her food. She buys her food and leaves it at her house. The next day, Harlan's pastor offers to offers food, if anyone needs some food. And Harlan says, yes, yes, I would like to, take the food and, give it to someone else. And she takes the food from the pastor, and she goes back to Flora's house and offers it to her. And as she does this, she also invites her to Bible study. And Flora says, so Harlan and Floor and the pastor, Harlan and the pastor go to Floor house and they begin having these Bible studies. And they were weekly. They would constantly, weekly go to her house and have these Bible studies. They couldn't do it inside her house because her house was very cluttered and it was just unstable. So they would always have to do it outside of her house. And um Floyd enjoys singing, especially the song "Give Me a New Heart." And you could just see how these weekly Bible studies, they began to change her behavior. She stopped insulting and hitting others, and her speech became more pure. 2 months later, the pastor asked Flor if she wanted to be baptized, and she agreed. Flor was baptized and received hugs and congratulations from the townspeople. She expressed gratitude for her new life support from, the new church members. And she also credited the Holy Spirit for, Harlan credited the Holy Spirit for Flora's transformation. She believed that the Holy Spirit prompted her to reach out to Flora initially. Because, before then, they were just, the typical greetings, hello. But this time, she felt compelled to say, how are you doing? What is your well being? And this started this whole transformation of who Flora became to then, a God fearing woman. And so we can take this as a lesson as, all it takes is, one little step, just one little step, that how are you doing? What's going on? Just as a Christian to, transform others' lives and spread the word.